So here is a case of morning erection and longevity, the relationship in between. But not just that, I plug in the Zen monk story and Buddhism, among other things that I had a discussion with Deep Seek. So it's to be read if you want to know the detail of it. I'll post it in description, but I thought I'd just capture what happened. So the morning erection is something at age 77. I don't know if I can say it, I'm familiar with it or not, but longevity, if I think about what longevity is, it has to have a connection to the wisdom or know yourself, so you can detect the bottleneck to prevent you from being lively. And being lively means you can connect what's in your brain but with your heart and body in such a way that the things are orchestrated without causing much stress, and therefore you can live long. But as a start, I talk about morning erection and referring to someone else's story who had a pipe cut, and he is 90 some years old. So I get into it. But along with it, because I know him fairly well, I know how he lives and how he jokes around and have a happy time. I want to talk about his character a little bit. And specifically, I was intuited that the protein may have some contribution. You have a good balance. I take care of myself to have meals cooked by myself, and I noticed that the amount of protein, it's not the simple way that I can find. I eat fish and beans and tofu and others, but I had this intuition that there must be some relationship. So that's one of the topic, along with this old man, his story. And his story is interesting in the sense that, like I do, if you visit his house, he has little stuffs posted in his house, what's important. And I say, if it's important, make it visible. And to the degree that when you go to his toilet, when you sit, there's a mirror to look at yourself, which I have. The same kind of arrangement for 10 years or more. I don't know how long. This is in New Zealand. I practice that. And then along with his story, maybe also because he and I did Zazen meditation in this small town in Japan, the temple I stayed, where I did Zazen, the priest is gone, so we don't do this, but he and I used to sit together. And in fact, I used his kayak to go out diving. So he's very active, interesting guy. So because of my inclination and the interest in Zen and Shin Buddhism, I shared the idea of why the Zen masters especially tend to live long. Except one case, which is Dogen, who died at age 50s, and we have some discussion on that. And the final point of this is connecting to my thought, which is we are the miracle of the universe to exist. So the way of the universe, or the way of nature, has a reason. And if you have a connection to that reason, the laws of the universe, the nature, to be able to sense, which is like listening to your heart, instead of being caught up in the mind, you have alignment of your life, what you want to do, and alignment of why the mission of the universe. You may sense in samadhi, like a wisdom and compassion. So I point that at the end. So those are basic structure, and it takes time to go over. It's almost 30 pages. I would post how you can access it if you're interested. And if you do read or have some comment, please send me in the comment of this YouTube. So that's the idea. Again, the title is well, I already mentioned, from the morning erection to Zen and the laws of universe, and how the longevity may be connected, so that you don't create the bottleneck to live well, happy, and following the laws of nature. Thank you.